I'm Jean Grossman. I am a senior fellow here at MDRC, and I'm with the K-12 policy unit. I also teach at Princeton University in the School of Public and International Affairs. So this is a really challenging time for families and for K-12 students. So there was just a lot of unfinished learning that has happened during the last 2 years because of the pandemic. You have some children who have lost almost nothing because their parents have been able to provide them the instruction they're missed, and others who've learned very, very little. So the spread now is very great. And so it's almost impossible for a single teacher to have the time. So personalized learning is about providing individual instruction. So what do you need to know now to get to proficiency? And there have always been children who, need a little extra help, and that has always been part of the American educational landscape. And that is why things like summer programs and pull-out programs have been created. But now, because of the pandemic, every child has unfinished learning to deal with. So the federal government, really recognizing that, stepped up and provided a massive amount of money to schools to try to make up for this unfinished learning. This is really just an incredibly unique time in our history, where so much extra instruction, and in particular personalized learning instruction, is happening because different groups of students need different things. And so the federal money is providing a lot of the resources so schools can figure out what's right for their students. MDRC, the researchers there, have been working to understand what improves academic success of students for decades. And school districts can now really build on that. We've looked at summer school programs and what works. We've looked at very rigorous after-school programs that are targeted at children who need to learn additional stuff. We've done studies of programs where volunteers train volunteers with a structured curriculum. So all these studies are helping and pointing districts in the right direction to the types of things, to the effective strategies for increasing their students' learning. It is an incredibly unique time to have all this federal money so districts can do some of the more expensive things, personalized learning interventions that they hadn't done before, but that is expensive. And so one of the things that I'm doing and MDRC is doing with the University of Chicago is really trying to figure out how can we embed personalized learning into the fabric of American education, K-12 education, once this money goes away, trying to figure out how to target the right types of students to the right types of interventions is one of the things I'm really excited about doing right now. And so the goal or the hope is that if we can get personalized learning embedded into the system, into the education system, just like in the 20th century, kindergarten became part of the K-12 landscape. Hopefully personalized learning will just be a background part of all schools so that the achievement gap can close.